Hey there everybody, Kopiki here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we entered Sunset Station to go ahead and end up finding the 7 Wonders of Twilight. And then we only found 6. And then Roxas was super concerned and went super bananas because he thought he saw a magical train that kind of looks like a Disney train for some reason. And then it disappeared before his very eyes. That was fun. I mean, you know, you always find like those things where you notice that you see something but you actually really don't. Yeah, that's kind of what Roxas is feeling a lot, and his friends are getting very angry at him for it. The hole in that tramp common wall leads to the haunted mansion, but it's just a rumor. Don't get your hopes up. Listen, things are going crazy for me, okay? I'm not about the life. I'm not gonna talk to you guys again because you guys probably say the same stupid thing about crap. Anyways, Hayner, are you mad at me as per usual again? Because that seems to be your role. Give it up already. The 7 Wonders weren't wonders at all. If you're still not convinced, you can go to that mansion by yourself. Alright, well, a man should be on a hole in the wall in the woods. That fits the description of a haunted house, but it's just a rumor, okay? Why do you guys feel the need to not be adventurous? I don't understand. This is coming from the people saying that, oh, we should go to the beach or some crap. And I'm like, okay, you just say the same thing, Vivi. That's poor. Actually, what's weird is we're going to see Vivi in the forest at some point. He gets transferred over and I'm super confused. You guys say anything? Cypher could care less, yada, yada, yada. All right, give me like 5 minutes. Need to beat this guy butt for real quick. Need to prove a point. Loser. Anyways, I just really love beating up Cypher. Actually, interesting about Cypher, and for those who have played Final Fantasy VIII, his positioning of how he's pointing his struggle bat is the same position he makes when his, I should say his fighting stance is the same fighting stance that he takes when you fight him in Final Fantasy VIII, or, you know, you just use him in Final Fantasy VIII in general. It's really interesting. Okay, these are the people that kind of tell you the ads for the other 3 jobs. Never really actually gotten their dialogues before. Not dialogues, they're text boxes, but, you know. I do like talking to the NPCs now, because I feel that, you know, not a lot of times you're talking to them. And sometimes you kind of want to, you know? I thought Vivi would be here. I must be thinking of something else. Never mind. Anyways, on to the mansion.
You know something?
Whoa.
We were gonna check the mansion out tomorrow. It is the most suspicious place.
Right.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help.
Cypher?
Yeah, Hayner asked him to.
So, what are we looking for?
Well, they say there's a girl who appears at the 2nd floor window, even though no one's lived here for years.
Roxas.
Namine? This is... me? And Axel's here too.
You are best friends.
Very funny.
Don't you want to know the truth? About who you really are?
No one knows me better than me.
Of course.
But... I don't get what's been happening lately.
You know these 3, don't you?
Yeah. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. They're from the dreams.
About a year ago, some things happened. and I had to take apart the memories chained together in Sora's heart. But now, I'm putting them all back exactly the way they were. It's taken me a long time, but pretty soon, Sora will be his old self again. The process has been affecting you too, Roxas.
You mean the dreams?
Yes. You and Sora are connected. And in order for Sora to become completely whole again, he needs you.
Me? What for?
You hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
Namine? Namine. Who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
That's what Diz called me. But I don't know why I have this power. I just do. I'm not even sure there's a right way for me to use it.
I can't help you there. It's funny. Suddenly, I feel like I don't know myself at all. I guess I would like to know. What do you know about me that I don't?
You were never supposed to exist, Roxas.
What? How could you even say such a thing? Even if it were true.
I'm sorry. I guess some things really are better left unsaid.
Roxas! Roxas!
Huh?
Did you see her?
Yeah. Watch the window. Closely.
Ah, late. That's just the curtains moving. There must be a draft somewhere. I'm surprised this old place even has curtains.
Yeah.
Well, let's head back to the usual spot. Hayner and Olette are waiting.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
The girl in the window turned out to be a curtain flapping in the wind.
I figured as much. The report's already done.
All right.
So, wanna go find Hayner? He's probably at the station. You know, we only have 2 more days together.
Huh?
Summer vacation, remember?
Oh. Right.
Tomorrow, we search the town.
Next day's the fair.
The last day of summer.
Don't say that. You'll give me an ulcer.
Not if you explode from all that ice cream first.
Why did you show him the train?
Because he missed the trip to the beach.
That's almost kind of you.
No. What about you? Are the holes in your memory starting to fill in?
Yes. The haze is clearing.
The same thing is happening to everyone who had ties to Sora. Very soon, to them, he'd be like a good friend who's gone away for a year.
I've waited, and now I want to know. What is it that you want?
Revenge.
Revenge?
Now for the finishing touches. First, we must dispose of Namine. She did a splendid job with Sora, but it's high time she disappeared. Roxas isn't the only one who was never meant to exist. Take care of it, Ansem.
Restoration at 97%.
Gorsh, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place, and to us?
All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light!
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Take care of her.
Kairi!
Sora!
Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise!
I know you will!
Now what do we do?
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
You know?
Gorsh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey? Let's go!
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up! Man, I could not sleep last night. Guys? Huh?
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you if you refuse to come back with me.
We're best friends, right?
Sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a sec. You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know, gotta make sure and all, so, what's our boss's name? Oh, can't believe this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I thought I could avoid all of it, but I couldn't. I don't know the boss's name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. Anyways, this fight is a win or lose fight. If you take enough damage, the fight will actually cut to the next cutscene, but if you manage to beat it, you end up getting introduced to the newer beast here, another mysterious enemy. These are known as assassins.
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has come.
Hayner! Pence! Olette!
It's not gonna work, Roxas. I don't know why you keep thinking calling them is gonna do anything.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
Alright, so the thing about the Market Street now is that it's essentially now filled with the brim of these creatures now, known as Dusk. So you can potentially go ahead, and if you want, this is up to you, your choice. Huh, interesting. I noticed the first, those first two Dusts that we fought actually took 3 combo finishers to beat, but now these Dusts also just take like a few. Huh. That's weird. And also the assassins kind of went down after like 2 combo finishers. You can always tell an enemy is stronger when it only takes like only a few hits to kill. Ow. Alright, fair. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, so if you want, and this is up to you, I don't know why you would want to though, is that you can potentially get to level 99. You don't need to. I don't know why you would want to, but it's possible. So the thing about how the assassins work is that they would essentially do 2 things. They will either come at you and strike and do a first strike, or they will go ahead and be submerged into the ground. As they're submerged into the ground, they have 2 ways of attacking you. They do the swipe that you saw there, and they have another attack where they kind of do a little bit of a dive nose. That attack is kind of annoying to predict, but the slashing, the swiping attack is easy to block, but also easy to time incorrectly. So, try to, time it correctly if you see them doing the swipe attack. And when you do the swipe attack, they'll become staggered. They're easy to dispatch when they do their first strike attack, because at least you know immediately they're going to strike you. So, yeah. And that's the way how the assassins work. They don't really work any other way. As you can see here, this one's about to do its little swipe, not swap. I don't know what swap is. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get some few levels. They end up sporting bigger health pools because if you didn't do the level up that I was doing, you essentially will get killed very easily. In fact, in critical mode, it is super easy to die to those guys just by them doing that one combo attack. That one swipe attack has the capabilities of killing you instantly. It's quite hilarious and very sad when you die to it. And I am just sucking. Anyways, let's head to the mansion as the random voice that we already know who it is says for us to go, because as always, we have to listen to voices in our heads, because that's how we roll. The assassins also have another attack. After a certain point, if they are at low health, they would do a kamikaze explosion. That kamikaze explosion does a lot of damage, but they will die as a result.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Now we're finally in the mansion foyer. And now more creepers. Creepers are very easy to beat, and they can sometimes go through a lot of... I kind of don't really like calling them creepers. I mean, I know why they're called creepers, because the way how they creep up on you. But to be honest, they kind of shapeshift a lot, from birds to weird antenna things and a sword and spear. It's kind of odd, so I don't know why they're called creepers. Shapeshifters probably makes a little bit more sense than creepers, but I'm not the one who names the enemy. Also, yeah, when they're doing their first strike attack, you do not have the capabilities of staggering them. There are some cases where that will happen to you a lot, where you assume that you can be able to stagger an opponent. Actually, he might actually... No? Okay. He does that. He does have that move, which he rarely ever does, but when he does it, it's pretty annoying. And block. And, okay, well, I missed that. That's fine. Anyways, let's get you before you decide to submerge back into the ground, because then I can't deal with you if you do. Are you gonna come out, or are you just gonna just do that? That's fine. There we go. And dispatched as easy as possible, because that's how we roll. If we actually come in here, we can end up getting ourselves a defensive item, which is an elven bandana, which ends up getting us just one defense, and that's really it. Hey, it's something. The more defense we have, the more survivability you have. Also, only a massive blast could have broken this. I'm gonna say this now, this is never explained. Like, at all. Like, I've watched, maybe it's explained in the other Kingdom Hearts games that's not the ones that is not the mobile game. I want to say it's probably explained in the mobile game, but I'm also going to doubt it. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it is explained in the mobile game, because for all intents and purposes, a lot of things can probably be explained in the mobile game. Anyways.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts. Funny?
It's just... I think I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominate!
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too many nobodies.
Roxas, nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go! Nominate!
Not to be a person to kind of kill the mood real quick. Oh, well, before I kind of go ahead and do that real fast, we got a little bit of a reference here. We got to call back to Chain of Memories, because this is technically the Chain of Memories room for the most part. You got the Chain of Memories Keyblade card and the Chain of Memories item card. Love that attention to detail. We'll see the other two later, but for right now, Diz, no offense, you should be able to be stronger than Naminé. I mean, you're kind of a big dude, and she's very a fragile girl. How are you not able to shut her up? I'm confused. Whatever. Anyways, Diz is really showcasing a lot of, I hate nobody's grr moment, and, not really a fan of that, not gonna lie, but, what are you gonna do? Anyways, Naminé has given... Okay, first of all, I can't even say Naminé has given us nothing because we just randomly just got in this sketchbook and we're just deciding to use it because of reasons, and there was like nothing that kind of gives us an indication for that, but we just picked it up because it's there and I don't understand. Ow! Alright, well, luckily enough that actually does not do as much damage. And there you go! You are going places. I don't like that. Okay, well, can't believe I actually missed that. Can you like, yeah, thank you. Just spread your legs out for me. That makes it a lot easier for me to kill you. Well, that was bad. Anyways, gotta go through here now. What an odd secret basement that you have to draw a crown to be able to get under here. Bad design for a basement or clever? I mean, it's kind of not really that clever because now I don't know how you're supposed to even rebuild that to make it hidden anymore, but whatever.
Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Will it work?
If we can maintain the simulated town until Namine finishes chaining together Sora's memories.
What will happen to Roxas?
He holds half of Sora's power within him. In the end, he'll have to give it back. Until then, he'll need another personality to throw off his pursuers.
Poor thing.
It's the fate of a nobody.
Now's the final confrontation with the Dusk enemies. I don't know why we still call them strange enemies, but then again, we don't really know what their names are. But who cares? We do know what their names are because they kind of not really said it yet. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let us defeat these Dusk. Once you defeat one more of these guys, the assassins will show up and they'll end up doing their ridiculous first strike attack. After that, they essentially will either do random attacks or they'll go ahead and just be absolutely annoying. Wow, that thing just got in my way. Anyways, enjoy this amazing epic cutscene.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Axel.
You really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered! But you're too late! Come here. I'll make it all stop.
Roxas has retained his memory as an Organization 13 member and has claimed his Oblivion and Oathkeeper Keyblade again. And now it's time for the epic fight against Axel. Now Axel has many attacks that he can do, relatively the same exact attacks for the first confrontation, but the two of his attacks are the ones where he uses the fire pillar attacks and also the one where he backs into the background, comes back down, but you can use a reaction command to essentially counterattack him. You need to also get rid of the fire. I mean, to be honest, the fire doesn't really matter. For speedrun purposes, you don't really need to do that, but for not a fight down the road, you will. That is his last new attack right there that you see there. Once he ends up doing that, he will end up essentially bringing the fire pillar back. Do that again. And using clear light, kabooyah, and that's how it goes. He has, I mean, trying to explain the fight is self-explanatory. He just has 3 new attacks, 1 fire pillar, 1 going into the background trying to dive at you, and his desperation move has just extra fire coming out of it.
You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you!
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Axel.
Let's meet again in the next life.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Silly. Just because you have a next life.
Alright. And then we end up seeing this mysterious portal. Looks like it leads somewhere, but the power of darkness prevents its entry. Well, that will come into play a little bit later. Not now, though.
Donald. Goofy?
Alright. So we found Donald and Goofy in here. Donald's sleeping inside and Goofy's sleeping inside. But where is Sora? This hasn't been used in a while. Man, were these pods just a little... The fact that there's a giant gap here is very concerning. Like, where are these going? Who built this and for what purpose? Yeah, what are the purposes of these things? It seems only the power is on. This looks like it's still being used. Interesting. Oh, wait, no, not that one. There's evidence this was used before. Huh, it kind of makes you wonder, like, what were these used for, then? Besides, you know, obviously putting these guys in here, but who else was in these pods? Interesting.
At last, the Keyblade's chosen one.
Who are you talking to? Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course. You reside in darkness. What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
Was that supposed to be a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing!
My apologies. This is only a data-based projection. Come, over here.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart belongs to me! Sora. You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over. Sora!
Who's there?
Sora, wake up!
Donald! Goofy!
That was some nap.
You mean we were asleep?
I guess we must have been, or I don't think we'd be so drowsy.
When do you think we went to sleep?
Let's see. We defeated Ansem,
Yep.
restored peace to the world, found Kairi. Oh yeah, and then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
Then what?
What does your journal say, Jiminy?
Gee, there's only one sentence. Thank nominate. I wonder who that is.
Some journal that is.
Well, what do you say we find out where we are?
And with the tutorial section of Roxas' half of the story done, we now gain control of Sora, Donald, and Goofy once again. Well, more so Sora. We never actually gained control over Donald and Goofy, let's be real. But anything that you've done in Roxas' side of the story are essentially transferred over to here. Experience boost, I am not going to use until later down the road because that only works if you are at half health or less. So I'm actually going to equip Scan, and yeah. Everyone ends up having most of their skills from the first game, and by most meaning only just one. And we'll potentially be going to further detail later. Let me actually get out of this so I can actually end up ending the episode proper. Any of Roxas' abilities that he's obtained in his side of the story were transferred all the way to Sora. So yeah, that has been the end of this episode of Kingdom Hearts 2. We are now at the main game of Kingdom Hearts. Not to say that the tutorial section was not the main game. It really was. It was basically the introduction of giving us the intro to how Roxas was as a character and what he had to deal with. Mind you, yes, 358 over 2 days, which wasn't out at the time of Kingdom Hearts 2's release, ends up giving you a much better in-depth story of how Roxas really is. But anyways, I've been Kopika, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode of Kingdom Hearts 2. See yas!